Virus corona mengancam perekonomian
Indonesia.
Pemerintah pun menyiapkan
UMKM atau sektor usaha mikro kecil dan menengah jadi salah satu sektor yang terimbas virus corona.
Karena adanya pandemi kayak gini, penjualan Najani tuh turun sekitar 40%. Padahal kita tuh udah siapin desain-desain lebaran dan udah produksi itu udah dari bulan Februari kemarin. Terus 2 toko kita juga yang offline tuh harus tutup. Sedangkan tim Najani tuh kan ada 35 orang yang masih bekerja dan masih harus digaji.
Kita secara cepat langsung udah libur aja gitu. Kesehatan itu yang paling penting di kita. Saya sama staf saya juga harus menjaganya itu ya libur gitu.
Di keadaan kayak gini nggak mudah sih emang, tapi bikin kita jadi lebih kreatif gitu. Akhirnya kita bikin itu aja yuk, coba bikin mukenanya tapi motif-motif Najani karena ibu-ibu suka masak kan di rumah, jadi kita bikin apron aja. Dan alhamdulillah ternyata 2 produk itu tuh diminatin banget.
Awalnya dari kopi hanya datang dari sekitar Jogja, dari Semarang, dari Surabaya atau dari Jakarta. Tiba-tiba dengan kondisi kayak gini, dari Palu, dari Merauke, dari Kalimantan itu order. Jadi dengan berjualan online, sebetulnya kita masih dapat penghasilan dan bisa ngasih subsidi pokok kepada pegawaiku. Dan yang paling penting, kita bisa melewati krisis ini sebagai keluarga Klinik Kopi.
Sempat mikir gitu, apa ya yang bisa Najani lakuin untuk membantu sesama. Terus saya kepikiran tuh, kalau gitu kita bikin masker aja yuk, masker lucu-lucu gitu motif Najani juga. Nah nanti hasil penjualan masker kita sumbangin lagi ke orang yang membutuhkan gitu.
Aku menganggapnya ini sebagai badai besar. Ketika kita bisa melewati badai ini, sebenarnya kita akan jauh lebih sukses dan jauh lebih kuat untuk kedepannya.
Ternyata banyak harapan di tengah ketidakpastian, menjawab perubahan sebagai tantangan agar terus bisa bertahan.
Agar kita bangkit dan bisa menyongsong hari ke depan lebih baik.
Hello everyone. Today we will discussing a digital marketing campaign by one of the leading e-commerce companies in Indonesia, Tokopedia. But first, let us introduce ourselves. We are from Dufor, which consists of Michelle Natasha, Michelle Beyonce, Muhammad Bintang, Sarah Vanessa, Seking Shu, Sony Priya, and Ziang Ma. Okay, now let's get into the discussion.
Tokopedia.com was officially launched to the public on August 17, 2009 under the auspices of PT Tokopedia, which was founded by William Tanuwijaya and Leontinus Alpha Edition on February 6, 2009. PT Tokopedia received seed funding from PT Indonesia Duitama in 2009. According to Databox, the number of Tokopedia visitors was recorded at 135.1 million in the first 3 months of this year. The number rose 70.8% from the previous quarter, which amounted to 114.7 million visitors.
Tokopedia had a vision to build a better Indonesia through the internet. Tokopedia had a program to support the micro, small, and medium enterprise (MSMEs) and individuals to develop their business by marketing their products online. Every year, Tokopedia actually creates seller stories which are uploaded through its YouTube channel. It aims to introduce successful entrepreneurs as well as invite other people to start doing business using Tokopedia as a medium, of course.
Next, the background problem of this campaign is that not everyone dares to start something they have never done before. Tokopedia framed the issues in this content. And the objective of this campaign are, first, this content show how everyday seller build their businesses and what can be learned from their life stories. Tokopedia wants to empower more sellers to participate in digital marketplace.
Next, the digital campaign target people throughout Indonesia, especially the young generation who have the hesitation to start something new.
Next, the key highlights of this campaign are, first, featuring stories from successful sellers across Indonesia that have different story values to each other. Second, combining previous work background, doubts and struggles, and the final results after joining Tokopedia. This helps the viewer to realize that the background doesn't limit one's ability to get started. It's the self-doubt that holds back from trying. And the last is using empathetic prologue, motivational and inspirational titles and sentences to persuade the viewers to make Tokopedia a medium on their journey to success.
The next part of this campaign included new and existing business owners join and develop with Tokopedia. Young people motivated to start chasing their dreams and to switch to better hobbies. The Tokopedia campaign is able to encourage the public to find their needs to start their journey in the Tokopedia application.
So the conclusion is the digital campaign by Tokopedia gave an implicit message to Indonesian people, especially young people, to stop procrastinating and sabotaging themselves in pursuing their dreams. Using the slogan and hashtag Mulai Dulu Aja, Tokopedia campaign convey a pleasant but also important message to viewers that with Tokopedia their life goals and dreams can be achieved. And with Tokopedia one-stop solution, they can start looking for ways to make their dreams come true. The most important thing there is simple to start from there. Who knows where the effort will take.
That's all for our discussion. We hope you can learn something from this video. Thank you and see you.